How do you set a pace just then? Jeez. He's obviously had his Weetabix this morning.
Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man.
We're going to kick off at maybe 10-15, boys, alright?
Yeah. That thing as well, because it's like
Major key.
level being as good as it is.
They're mine.
The standards that people I want to get
Snapchat 115. Time to onboard the new coaches. Show them what's under the hood. Some things that most people have never really seen before. Talk about culture, onboarding, things like that. Time to go deep and see what we have.
Welcome, boys. Fucking exciting now getting together. It's been a long time coming. So over the next sort of few weeks, we're going to try and ramp up the communications as much as possible. It feels as though we're a little bit late to the party on a number of different things building into Stratford, but I'm sure now we're getting together, we can, with our heads together, we can generate some momentum. But I think what we're looking for is just the best fit. We're not looking for the perfect situation. We're looking for a best fit. We'll hit the ground running. First couple of months, we'll reassess. Have we pitched it at the right level? Are the people that we're targeting coming through the door? What's the mean average of the athlete that we're looking after? And how can we improve the model from there?
What we want to do is we just want to kind of showcase what are some of the core values, the non-negotiables, the kind of culturally bits that actually happens as a byproduct of who we all are, and what you guys need to, you know, adopt for one, all right, and two, really aspire to try and like emulate as well.
I don't think there's anyone else there that can say they're this. I don't think we can say they're this yet. I don't think anyone else is trying to be this, because no one really has a team in the true sense of the word. But this is our vision. As Jen said, what we want it to happen off this is it to guide our behaviours. So the way we think, the way we act, from the moment we get to work or even on our way to work, from the moment we leave. All right, and our head touches the pillow. People will come and go within this company. Coaches will come and go, and that's absolutely fine, but when they're here, we want them to have the mindset of trying to be the best coach they can be and be part of the best coaching team in the world. If they go on to bigger and better things, or they go on to something else, that's absolutely fine, but whilst we're here, this is the mindset that we need to maintain. Real awkward for Mrs. M. Hey, Luz.
Your wife's just no, what are you doing?
It's the first episode on YouTube. I'm going to be a YouTube star.
Say
hello.
I'm awkward and sweaty already.
Oh, is this you awkward? I would never guess. Say hello, please.
Hi.
Introduce yourself.
Oh, why have you sprung this on me?
It's YouTube.
Hi, I'm Lauren.
Cut.
You know, we boxed in the kind of window frames. It'll be more to the right side.
Yeah. Just you and the croissants, John.
You're live?
So it's Mindset Day, which is Wednesday midweek here at HQ. We usually do a Mindset Day workout, which is usually very sweaty, tough on the old brain, because the workout gets very spicy. So today, because of my gammy elbow, after this weekend's turf games, still a bit swollen, I'm going to have to do a variation of, which will be a lot of running, a lot of biking, and I'm going to try and do it outside so I can get a lot of tanning. Jackson tan, baby. Now we do.
It's like a mad sprint at the end.
Or you can do it as a team.
The whole session is
Restoring breathing mechanics.
Bro, if you want to cuddle, just let me know.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted a midweek cuddle, man.
Then it's 3K.
A little bit of sunshine, no better place outside of HQ. A little bit of aerobic recovery for Jackson and I today, following competing a couple weekends on the trot. Just trying to give my body an opportunity to just recover, still get blood flow, but just keep the intensity down a little bit. So we're going 10 rounds. We're going 15 cals on each piece of kit, so 15 cal bike, 15 cal row, and then a 2-minute run at like a conversational pace, maintaining like a bit of nasal breathing. Come back, rest a minute, so it's every 5 minutes, 10 rounds. Perfect little dose. Try to keep the heart rate sitting comfortably around like a 140 max, and just enjoying the sunshine.
This is the payoff. This is the payoff. Bright lights, big city, smell the cash. You know it's dirty. You never care.
Average heart rate. 164. That was for time, but I was against my heart rate more than anything. Still carrying a bit of fatigue from the weekend. Squad are in tow. Lots of fitness going down here midweek at Marchon. Hope you're getting yours. In here I have summer fruit squash with Marchon creatine and a bit of beta-alanine. Soon to be the Marchon hydration. We're in the 3rd round of testing. I'm almost there, so stay tuned for that. Nice. This is a bunch of losers that eat chicken and broccoli all day long. These are the sort of pictures that you put up just to get hate. Stop sipping on haterade. It's like an old man puts his socks on. I'm leaving, bruv. Don't get the calves, don't get the calves.
What calves?
I'll do the jokes, alright? I'll do the jokes.
Taxi to the curb.
What do you want? Same as chicken and rice. And you? Chicken and rice. Look, everyone meet Angelo, founder of the Silver Palette, best restaurant in the world. And this is Kamal, head chef. And I am Chef OM. You find me in here every day, 1 o'clock, cooking the finest cuisine in the London and South East area. See how glamorous my life is. Instagram full smoke and mirrors. Part-time pot wash. High protein, high carb, classic fitness munch.
So good. Because I'm pretty sure he put it through the thing.
Banged up one of your photos, mate.
Oh yeah?
That will change now because we're going to switch to this info.
Wow.
It'll just be the one card. It's a rich card.
Right.
You made it, mate.
You made it.
CMS hosting one that you did today is distracting.
Well, this is very exciting.
Right.
Top secret, not necessarily top secret actually, but we're getting there with our new supplements that are coming to the market. Pre-workout, hydration. Now there's 3 different volumes here: V1, V2, V3, slight iterations on each one, and plant-based vegan protein. A couple of different flavors. We've got vanilla, chocolate. I mean, most of the samples have been now sampled amongst the team, but we're getting there. So this one's very exciting, our plant-based protein. We want to make sure that we bring great tasting products to the market. Now this one's very difficult to nail because when you're dealing mainly with plants, it's difficult to get a good flavour profile, but we think we've got there now, particularly with our chocolate and vanilla caramel. So that I'm very happy with. The hydration, having used this at the weekend over the turf games as well, I'm very happy with. Kept me well hydrated, it tastes amazing. Again, the flavour profile on our orange and mixed berry is brilliant. So that's going to be very exciting. I think the next thing we'll try and do is then do an electrolyte and carb drink. We've got sodium, magnesium, chloride, and the last one is potassium. So yeah, anyone that knows the Marchon brand will know that we only deal in what works, and our nutrition girls have helped me guide some informed decisions with these, with the actual quantities and amounts. And we wanted to make sure that the dosage of each one is obviously going to give us the desired effect, which is brilliant. Same goes for our vegan protein. We want to have at least 24 grams of protein per serving, 3 grams of leucine. We are using a blend, pea protein isolate, brown rice concentrate, and a fava bean concentrate as well. That's really good, it tastes amazing. And then the last but not least is our pre-workout. So this is again very exciting. We're probably going to launch with a lemon and lime flavour and a mixed berry flavour. Again, with the girls, they wanted to make sure that when it comes to those key ingredients, beta-alanine, citrulline malate, of course caffeine in a pre-workout, and then we have L-theanine, but the beta-alanine and citrulline malate, which are the key ones here, that we get the full recommended daily dose within that one drink. Because one thing that's very important is a lot of pre-workouts will put citrulline malate and beta-alanine in their pre-workout, but then you'd actually need to have another drink or maybe even a second drink on top of that to get that recommended daily allowance. So we're going to put it all into one drink, ideally consumed 30 to 60 minutes before, and then having sampled it as well, the tingles are there, you know you're drinking a pre-workout, but it's nothing too extreme, and then the job's done. You have a great session, and then you can go about your day fueling well, making sure that you're recovering, no crash afterwards. Very happy with these. These will be the sort of second batch of products that come alongside our keys, the key ones that we brought out already, which is whey protein, casein, creatine, women's formula, and the VitD and omegas.
Look and see.
So one of my friends in Dubai was the person, I mean obviously he lives in a hot country so he sweats a lot, but he was like, this is fucking amazing. And then I've seen a lot of CrossFitters in America start posting about it. The brand is popping. But yeah, I mean that much sodium is fucking loads.
That's a lot. I'll have a look. I'll have a little.
Right, bosh. Here we are. It's just casein and milk, mate. 3 bed gains coming up.
No, it isn't. It's the famous OM pudding.
OM casein pudding. Make sure you've got a notepad handy. You're taking notes. This is very complicated. Now, I don't use weighing scales because I've done this so many times. But you, on the other hand, might want to. I go 2 scoops, which a scoop is 30 grams. So times that by 2. Quick maths, we have 60 grams. Actually what I want is 70, so I'm going to go 2 scoops and just a tiny bit more. That's about 70. Now, I used to measure out 200 mils of the almond milk. Now I'm going to go by feel. This can sometimes go wrong, but the trick is here, just don't add too much. Give it a stir, have a look at the desired consistency, and then work from there. I'm going to get in so much trouble if I make a mess. Now it's all in that careful caressing and folding of the casein. Once most of it's mixed in, you can afford to be a little bit more aggressive. There we go, now we're cooking on gas. So, make sure it's all mixing in. Now you'll begin to realise quite quickly whether you've got it a little bit too dry or a little bit too moist. If it's too dry, obviously add in a little bit more milk. If it's too moist, you can add a little bit more powder. I'm going to just put a dash more milk in there. And again, just fold that in. So, you've basically got a chocolatey mousse, aka casein pudding. In here, when we're using the Marchon casein, we've got 2 scoops of this, so we've essentially got almost 44 grams of protein. Now this is going to be a great bedtime snack, slow release protein for those sleepy bedtime gains. All I'm gonna do on that now is put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna eat it in 20 minutes time, and then I usually top that with a little bit of whipped cream and maybe some peanut butter. If you like a bit of texture, you could maybe put in something that's got a bit of crunch in there as well. I know that the team have different variations of this, but this is the OM casein pudding, and as you can see, it's just casein and milk, mate. So whilst the casein is chilling in the fridge, quick rundown on what's going on tomorrow. So obviously you saw today we brought together the 3 coaches that are going to be heading up Marchon Stratford when we open in a little over 2 to 3 weeks time. Tomorrow we're actually going to get on site in Stratford, so very exciting. It's going to be the first time that some of the boys have actually seen the gym, and now we're getting towards the business end of the gym. Every day there's a lot to see with the sort of fit out and the look and feel coming together, so it's going to be very exciting for myself too and the rest of the team. So we'll head there just after lunch, do a bit of a walk around of the gym itself, talk through kind of our different ideas for when the gym's up in operation. We'll do a little walk around Sugar House Island as well, because the setting is brilliant. It's a really cool location there in the heart of Stratford. And then at 4 o'clock we've got a networking event with some of the other commercial tenants on site, so we get to schmooze in the afternoon. So stay tuned for what's to come tomorrow. 1 hour, 2 minutes. Sugar House Island, the future of London fitness. We're just about to leave Marchon HQ, so the coaches are going to see the Sugar House Island gym, Marchon Stratford, for the first time. The wheels are in motion, and then we have about 3 weeks to get our arse in gear for the opening, the official launch of Marchon Stratford. Today's a very exciting day though. Stay tuned for what's to come. Here we are. We're on Sugar House Island. It's about a 12-minute walk from the Stratford train station. 12-minute walk from Westfield. Marchon Stratford, this is the gym, we're outside. The vinyls went up today, pretty cool. We're gonna go inside. It's still a bit of a building site, so you can't truly see it in all its beauty, but if you use a little bit of imagination, you'll just see what we've got in store here at our new gym. We are pumped.
Good, bro.
Start real, like I said, real minimalist. Like this will be heavy racking, real slick racks. That pull-up bar with wall targets. So.
I think the pull-up bar, that's a cool, I like that. That gives you so much opportunity for so many people.
Your designs come to life.
It did.
How does it make you feel?
It's quite nerve-wracking, to be honest, because I knew it was going to be up for a while, so I didn't want to make any mistakes, and I also wanted to make sure that the design looked good, represented the new brand for like Stratford. It just looked cool. I think it does.
Those 2 cars are potentially right from there.
You are VIP access to the Sugar House Island Tenants networking event. There you go, Matthew.
Thank you.
Free food and drink here. So whilst this isn't the main entrance, we're going to go through here. It's probably going to be a bit noisy, so hopefully you can hear us. We're in the gym space. If we start here, this is the doorway to the gym. Big glass double doors. You're going to come through here. Again, there's a few bits in the way here, but if you just look up, you're going to see this nice lighting going all the way down the gym. We're going to have our racks lining all the way down here. Follow me through, zigzag your way through. We've got our video wall going down the far end. Around this corner we're going to have our little kind of performance zone, a few bits of extra kit, the GHDs, we're going to have some rings in here, so if anyone kind of drops in, this will be a really cool training space. It's going to have everything well kitted out, and it's kind of just away from our class-based space, so when we have our members coming down and the coaches are on the gym floor, this stays nice and open and empty so that we can just deliver our main core product, the Marchon classes. So heading through this way, we're into the cafe. So again, a bit of imagination. This just got sprayed this morning, so it's kind of all taped up, dust sheets everywhere. But we're in the cafe here. We're going to have our retail area here. New Marchon merch lands in the next couple of weeks. That's going to be in this area. We'll partner up with High Price for our recovery zone. We're going to have the Normatex and the guns in here too. And then the rest of it is just for sitting down, chilling out, doing some work, grabbing a coffee, grabbing a Marchon smoothie, bench seating all the way down along here, bench seating all the way through the corner there. We just want this to be a really cool place outside the gym. Come down, do some work, hang out before a session, after a session, cool conversations, just a really nice cafe vibe, serving the best coffee. And down this way is the changing rooms. So we'll take a quick look. As gym owners, we never really get those real high-end kind of hotel, 5-star hotel changing room feels, because we're usually operating on quite a shoestring budget. But we pushed the boat out for Marchon Stratford, and hopefully this will be kind of what we do for gyms going forwards. We've got some cool lockers in here, electronic keypads, really nice showers, changing facilities, toilets, both in the men's and women's. So yeah, for the people that need to get a shower in before they go about their day in and around London, or go out for a night out, or go out for lunch, you know that you can come, get your training session done, have a shower, get changed, freshen up, and then go about your way. So the main difference we're going to have here at Marchon Stratford, as opposed to HQ, is that we're changing up the group size. So HQ we focus on small group PT 6-to-1. Here we're going to have 15 people in the class to every coach. All right, and at max capacity we'll have 30 people throwing it down inside here. We're going to have strength-based sessions Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, our capacity session on Wednesday, mixed modal Friday, and then team training on a Saturday as well. So this is very much kind of group exercise, taking what we're doing in the online space with our train, perform, compete programs and delivering it here in person at Marchon Stratford. And hopefully this can become the testing ground for what we do with our gyms and our training going forward at future brick and mortar facilities in and around London, further afield domestically, and then hopefully one day overseas. This is really cool. Chance to meet some of the other commercial tenants. We've got publishers here. I don't quite know what everyone else does, but the sun is shining. We've got drinks and food on tap, and we get to socialise. That's what it's all about. I've gone for the cheeseburger, and then the crispy chicken, fried range chicken slaw, just on its own on the side, just for some extra protein.
Yeah, boy.
I lift.
Do you lift?
Sometimes.
It's going to be here every night until you finish this.
Rig spot. This is a really good burger. Yeah burger, based in Farringdon. Thumbs up from me. Right, that's here, wrapping up day 2 as us done for this first episode of YouTube. I hope you've enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one. Hopefully you had insight into the start of Stratford, the start of a new chapter for Marchon. It's all very exciting. I'll see you next time. Peace.